In a surprising twist, Iran and Saudi Arabia, who've had a long history of not getting along, have now decided to be friends again thanks to some help from China. This isn't something people expected, and it's making the whole world sit up and take notice. So what's the big deal? Well, could this lead to all the Arab countries teaming up together? Imagine all that power and people working together. It could change how the world works. But here's the thing. Western countries are a bit worried about this. They're wondering if this will challenge their power in the region. We're here to help you understand what's going on. Join us as we break down this big puzzle and see how it could affect how countries work together in the future. Throughout history, Arabia has been a cradle of civilizations, witnessing the birth of Islam and the rise of powerful empires that spread across continents. In 1932, the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia was established, uniting diverse regions, each with its unique history. Governed by Islamic principles, this absolute monarchy became known as the land of the two holy mosques. Today, the Arab world consists of 22 countries, each with their own culture and political system. Islam acts as a common thread, defining the region amidst various challenges. From the Israeli-Palestinian conflict to tensions between Iran and Saudi Arabia, external influences often complicate matters. Now, imagine a united Arabia, a land of stability that could potentially ease long-standing tensions. This unity could harness economic strength through abundant oil reserves, transforming the region into a global economic powerhouse. Politically, a united Arabia might play a pivotal role in international affairs, influencing decisions on numerous global issues. However, achieving unity won't be easy. Overcoming historical divisions and resolving ongoing conflicts will require immense effort. The world, especially the United States, a key partner of Saudi Arabia, would be closely watching. How this potential transformation might impact their relationship is a question that lingers, adding a layer of complexity to this ambitious vision. The dream of a united Arabia faces significant challenges. Historically, the region lacked a central government, leading to divisions and making unity difficult. Conflicting interests between a unified Arabic-speaking nation and local concerns further complicate matters, often favoring regional control over unity. Geopolitical complexities, including the Israel-Palestine conflict, the Saudi-Iran rivalry, and foreign influences, serve as formidable barriers to unification. The religious and ideological competition between Saudi Arabia and Iran adds fuel to this rivalry, making unity even more elusive. Saudi Arabia, a key player, operates as an absolute monarchy, raising concerns about democratic unity. Despite this, history shows that unity is possible. The House of Saud successfully unified tribes and regions between 1902 and 1932, demonstrating the potential for unity in the region. The vision of a united Arabia holds the promise of stability and increased influence. But deep-seated historical divisions, local ambitions, geopolitical rivalries, and limitations on political rights and freedoms pose significant challenges. The question of unity in the Arab world is complex, spanning from Morocco to the Persian Gulf. Despite a shared Arab identity, the region is deeply divided. The rivalry between Saudi Arabia and Iran has fueled a proxy war, further fragmenting the region. Efforts for collaboration like the Arab League have been made, but achieving effective unity remains challenging. Diverse opinions exist, from theocratic governance to differences in political Islam and religious platforms. Even within regional organizations like the Gulf Cooperation Council, political disparities persist, highlighting internal divisions. In recent years, Saudi Arabia has taken bold steps, embracing change by embracing youth culture and Western arts. This shift signals a willingness to break away from conservative norms, fostering unity through diverse cultural exchanges. Additionally, the Gulf Cooperation Council states, especially Saudi Arabia and the UAE, have actively pursued dialogue to resolve conflicts. Initiatives like talks between Saudi Arabia and Iran in Baghdad highlight a regional move towards diplomatic solutions. These efforts suggest a potential for collaboration, laying the groundwork for unity. The normalization of relations between Iran and Saudi Arabia is a significant development. indicating joint efforts to establish stability in a post-US influenced region. This détente implies a shared interest in regional security, setting the stage for potential unity among these nations. However, the journey towards Arabia's unification is complex and uncertain. There isn't a definite point of no return due to the intricacies of geopolitics, culture, and history. Identifying a specific moment when unity becomes irreversible is challenging, given the fluid nature of international relations and regional dynamics. While positive signs such as diplomatic efforts and societal reforms are promising, the ultimate outcome remains unpredictable. The ever-changing nature of international alliances, political landscapes, and unforeseen events could significantly influence the path towards Arab unification. Arabia turns into a super country that could rival the West. Imagine a united Arabia, a super country boasting immense wealth derived from its abundant natural resources, particularly oil and natural gas. Saudi Arabia, as the largest OPEC member, holds unparalleled influence over global petroleum supply and prices, considering how many nations heavily depend on oil. With an estimated wealth of $34.4 trillion, this unified nation would wield substantial financial and political power. Currently, Saudi Arabia's economy heavily relies on oil, with its national company, Aramco, playing a major role. However, in response to environmental concerns, Saudi Arabia is diversifying its economy. Encouraging private investment in sectors like healthcare and other services is one strategy. Moreover, the partial privatization of Aramco, marked by its IPO in 2019, reflects this economic shift. If Arabia continues down this path, emerging as an economic powerhouse, it could potentially challenge Western countries across various domains, reshaping global economic dynamics. With influential nations like the UAE leading the way, the region is gearing up for transformation. Significant investments in the military, such as the UAE's substantial defense budget, are making them a formidable force. This isn't merely about amassing weapons. It's a strategic move to modernize defense capabilities, ensuring self-reliance and reducing dependence on external suppliers, especially the US. This military investment has a dual purpose: deterring potential threats from Iran and lessening reliance on foreign suppliers. The focus is on self-sufficiency, emphasizing the UAE's defense sector independence. This includes not only acquiring advanced weaponry, but also supporting non-state armed groups. United Arabia's commitment to a strong defense posture is vital in countering the complexities of the Middle East. If United Arabia continues this trajectory, it could reshape regional power dynamics, challenging established influences, including the West. This evolution might pose challenges for countries like Israel and others in the region. Israel plus Western allies versus Saudi Arabia. Understanding the historical context of the Arab-Israeli conflict is crucial in grasping the challenge that a unified Arabia poses. This conflict, marked by political tensions, military clashes, and disputes, has deep roots in the clash between Zionism and Arab nationalism since the late 19th century. The Arab-Israeli War of 1948 and subsequent events have shaped the region's dynamics. In recent times, events like Hamas's actions in 2023 have intensified anti-Israel sentiments, fueling a narrative of resistance against perceived colonialism. A united Arabia could significantly amplify these sentiments, forming a powerful opposition force against Israel. Historical anti-Israel stances, combined with the newfound military strength, could create a challenging scenario. This united front might encourage other hostile Middle Eastern nations to align, posing coordinated threats to Israel. Strategic alliances, joint military efforts, and intelligence sharing could enhance this opposition. A militarily strong Arabia might influence neighboring countries to adopt anti-Israel policies or support militant groups, leading to regional instability and security challenges for Israel. Additionally, cyber warfare could become a significant threat. A technologically advanced Arabia might target Israel's critical infrastructure and military systems, disrupting defense capabilities and compromising security. If United Arabia pursues nuclear capabilities, it could escalate the regional nuclear arms race, heightening tensions and the risk of conflict. Israel, being a nuclear power, would perceive this as a direct threat, potentially sparking a war. Russia plus Arabia takeover, the new regional order. Recent whispers in global politics are pointing to a seismic shift. Russia and Saudi Arabia might be teaming up to create a powerful alliance in the Arab world. This potential partnership is shaking up international politics, reshaping power dynamics, and leaving experts intrigued. So what's the big deal? Imagine two global giants, Russia and Arabia, working together to redefine alliances and reshape relationships. Their deepening partnerships with countries like China and India are setting the stage for a new era of diplomacy. But it's more than just politics. It's about resources, especially oil, the lifeblood of our modern world. Russia and Arabia's alliance could tip the scales of the global oil market. These nations have massive reserves, and their strategic moves could impact our everyday lives, from the fuel in our cars to the electricity in our homes. But it's not just about resources, it's about space too. Russia in particular is eyeing expansion. However, this desire for more space isn't just about territorial gain. It's about finding stability in an ever-changing world. Russia aims to create a world order that is stable, peaceful, and comfortable for its people. This isn't just a power play, it's a strategic move for long-term security and prosperity. As we navigate these shifts in global dynamics, one thing becomes clear: the world is evolving, and so are the nations within it. Russia and Arabia's takeover and the new regional order they seek to establish are not just headlines. They are the building blocks of our future. The United States of Arabia is rewriting the rules of global politics. As this powerhouse alliance charts its course, the world is witnessing an unprecedented transformation in the Middle East. With audacity and determination, they're carving a path towards a future where unity, resilience, and influence redefine the world order. Winston Churchill's words resonate as history unfolds before our eyes. But what does this mean for the rest of the world? The answer lies in this epic tale of nations united in purpose.